Hello everyone, this is Luca and this is a new video of the Master Monkey. It's a painting that I've been working lately in a couple of sessions, and well, it's like a nature, and I wanted to have this kind of a couple of characters discovering this new place, and I wanted this new place to be with a strong lighting, like after a storm, after a heavy rain, so very colorful but kinda cold and flat, but okay, well, not too much. You will see at the end how it looks like, and hopefully I got the result that I wanted to get. So that simple sketch that you see at the beginning is enough for me to understand where I want to go, at least at this time, at this stage, and for this kind of thumbnail. This is not a very complex and final painting. You will see it's not super detailed, so I actually didn't want to go crazy spending too much time on details on the drawings. So I went just as far as I needed in terms of understanding where I wanted to go with the painting, and then I jumped directly with the big brush and blocking colors and values, as you can see. So lots of clouds, lots of greens and cold values in the background, and I just wanted to be warm, but always stay in the palette and in the mood for the foreground. The challenge was to try to nail down the scale of the stuff of the clouds and things like that. I had some references, of course. For the background, you see those huge clouds way higher than those mountains, and actually they exist. Stuff like that exists. And I wanted to create something fantastic for the guys that you will see in a minute, that will come out from the foreground looking at the background and kind of like, oh whoa, we found it, or what's this place? That's the goal of this painting. Some of you might recognize the brush that I'm using here, the one that I used for the clouds. I'm going to share this brush because some of you asked me on Tumblr to share this brush, so well, there it is. I just needed to make it a little bit better for rotation and pressure, so I customized it a little bit more. Here we go with the trees, guys, just to add some more definition and depth. It's always useful to add depth. And here we go with the characters. Finally, I start to trying to understand what I wanted to do, because actually I didn't think all the details. I didn't plan everything I had. So you will see when I'm struggling with something, I just jump on something else. So in this case, I went back working on the foreground a little bit more, just to understand maybe some other solutions or positions or whatever, and I'll be back on the characters in a little bit. But so yeah, I had this idea already to have this kind of grass, super tall grass in the foreground, so they're coming out from something that could hide that kind of landscape, like so something tall, maybe lots of trees, high grass, or I don't know. We can actually paint together the stage before, when they're actually going through this kind of jungle before they see what they see now. But here I am with some more details into the palm trees, and I wasn't sure about the light that I wanted to hit them, and I didn't want lots of atmosphere in this painting because I wanted to keep it clean, and not always we have rays of light coming from the sky or stuff like that. Those are really cool, but for me here I just wanted to challenge myself a little bit and keep it sharp and clean, but at the same time easy to understand and believable more than anything else. Some more details on the characters, and adding some contrast, like these highlights, to make them pop a bit more from the background, of course, because again, I'm not gonna use lots of atmosphere and stuff to create the depth. So I just needed to work these lights on shadows and shadows on lights. That's always the trick. But again, I keep going on the foreground, back and forth between characters and background and foreground. I thought the left part was super empty, so in a little bit I'm going to add some more trees, but at the same time I wanted to keep the background, clean, so not too many trees, so actually the viewer can see what they're seeing. That was kind of my idea. You will see in a little bit. I hated so much that rock that I put on the left part, but I needed something sharp, a strong shape that was dividing those hills and those mountains, because I mean that's what I felt. So well, hopefully it works. So here I'm cropping because again I'm not gonna use those two rectangles that I had before. I'm gonna use them in a live session soon, so stay tuned on this channel. And here again, as I said, I wanted to create some more interesting depth, adding some more trees. I love painting trees, so why not? Looking for the best position. Again, don't be afraid to try many different tries, and here it is, the final painting. Again, I didn't go super far with the details because I didn't need to, but hopefully it's clear enough, the idea is clear enough, it's there, the composition is there, the colors are there, and hopefully you liked it and hopefully you enjoyed it. So please let me know what you think about it. I love to do these paintings and I want to hear your suggestions, your ideas, your consideration about it. And again, subscribe if you haven't yet, and if you don't want to miss the next one. Thanks a lot for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.